Hey, this is NYK StarCraft bringing you another StarCraft 2 replay. Today we are going to be looking at, I do believe, Dimaga as the Zerg and DeMusliM as the Terran. Odd enough, Dimaga did leave ROX and has joined mTW. You can look that up on Wikipedia under the StarCraft 2 page. Let's get this started for everyone. As you can see, it is Zelnaga Caverns once again. I'm going to try to transition into different maps soon here. But Dimaga calling GLHFGG. Good luck, have fun, good game. And a Terran player, Muslim, down the bottom left. Dimaga top right. I've never really seen much from DeMusliM. I know he is part of the mTW clan, as well as Dimaga. Pretty sure they've done some Intel IEM tournaments, but I'm not quite sure. Don't know really much about DeMusliM other than he is a solid Terran player and he's part of the mTW clan. Dimaga gonna send out his Overlord to try and search for the Terran's position in the bottom left corner. Building a 10 supply depot. Let's see what Dimaga is going for. Production tab sees that Dimaga is in fact going for a 10 or 9 Overlord. Looks about 9 Overlord with that drone coming out at the same time. Looks like he's either going to go for a 14 pool or possibly 16 hatchery fast expand. We don't know yet. We will see here soon. DeMusliM, the thing I like about Dimaga is a very solid Zerg player. Looks like he's going for the early gas. Possibly see this fast Zerglings coming out of Dimaga's base here soon to possibly Banelings and blow open the Terran door. Looks like a 12 racks. Possibly see a refinery here soon. Sending that lone SCV scout out to search Dimaga and see what he's up to. Gonna send just 2 on the extractor to get a constant, actually 3, I counted that wrong, 3 on the gas. DeMusliM getting a refinery and barracks is about 75% done. SCV is gonna scout around, gonna say, hey, what's up, dance around the spawning pool just a little bit. And looks like he sees everything he needs to see, so I think he's going to take that and take it back to his mineral line. Looks like he's got his orbital command up. Going to block the ramp. This is actually not a bad play from the DeMusliM Terran player. Keeping your SCV and to block and hold in position so that the drone is not allowed to go in the back of your base and search for either the orbital command, 2 refinery, 1 refinery, etc. is to hold it in the position where he is now building that supply depot. And then wait till you have enough minerals to build that supply depot. Looks like actually he's just going to keep looking around with this SCV, search SCV, looking at his natural expansion, trying to find out what he's doing around here. Gonna build a bunker. So looks like he's gonna send up his Marines here soon. Possibly stop the Zerg player from expanding. Getting I can't even say that right now. Metabolic boost on the Zerg spawning pool. Looks like he's gonna come down here and try to attempt to take out the SCV before it is done building the bunker. Nope, looks like he's going to run the SCV away, possibly cancel the bunker, or get the Marines up there in time. Nope, it is too late. Going to keep the Marines down at his base. And looks like he's throwing up a reactor, so he's looking for a more Marine and... actually, no, he's going to switch the reactor, I believe, with the factory and start building 2 Hellions at a time, possibly harass the Zerg base, but as that metabolic boost is almost done, it will be a very hard micro battle. Looks like he indeed is getting a hatchery for his natural expansion at 24-26. Second refinery for the Terran player. Looks like he in fact got that factory done. Looks like the reactor is done and he's going to lift off his barracks right now and switch. Would not be surprised to see an expansion right about now from the Terran player. He does have indeed enough minerals. Going for a early layer, still 1 gas. 1 Vespian Geyser has not been taken. Not quite sure what he's going for. Maybe a speed boost on the Banelings. We'll see. Terran player doing the classic 1-1-1 build. A little slow on it, but a 1-1-1 build nonetheless. Getting the Hellions out for a good harassment on the expansion that he is building, because it is hard for Zerg not to go for an expansion against Terran and not only go Lings and switch off to a Roach, possibly Roach Zergling build. But he indeed does have his Hellions out. Let's look at the unit tab. 23 SCVs to 18, 1 mule. So Terran obviously has the upper hand and income. 880 to compare to 760. almost 1,000 right there for a second by the Terran player. Looks like he's going to build this command center right next to his natural expansion. Actually, I mean, looks like he's going to take that command center and take it to his natural expansion, but we'll see. Looks like Dimaga's ready to wait for those Hellions to come down and harass this middle line, getting the Zerglings ready and grouped up. As well as a Spire being built. That is not good for this player, for the DeMusliM player. But we'll see what he can use. Getting his second gas mined at this point, and possibly go for his third gas at his expansion, or just try to buff up the mineral income. DeMuslim's command center almost done, sending out more Hellions and a Banshee to go harass the, I believe, Queens at his base, or any unit at this point. Gonna send in the Hellions. Looking around, scouting around for expansions, possibly any lone units. Sending an additional 2 more Hellions to help with that harass, and a Banshee towards the back of the natural expansion of Dimaga. Looks like DeMuslim's going to go in for a Hellion attack. Scans it right before he goes in, and going to take out these creep tumors. A good play by DeMuslim. Seems like he does see the Queens and the Zerglings in the back, so he's going to just fend off backwards, waiting for him to send in the Zerglings. That is a lot of Zerglings, but still not enough to take on that amount of Hellions. So it looks like Dimaga is going to get hit pretty hard by this one Banshee by the red player. Now let us see if Dimaga is getting out those Mutalisks. He has 1, 2, 3 Mutalisks on the unit tab. He has 4 total Mutalisks. Looks like he's going to run in there and take out all the Zerglings, possibly go for the mineral line afterwards. But the Banshee is now cloaked, taking out his resources. Backing up, he does now have an Overseer. Still pumping out Hellions. Let's look at the production tab. And a Thor being built by red, taking the natural expansion with that orbital command. Ooh, and another factory, so that's 3 total factories all at once. And quite a impressive harvester count here, 33, 227, plus 8 mule. Unit tab, it seems that they are fairly even on units. Red does have the encounter with the mules being repaired at this time, or the Hellions being repaired at this time. But looks like blue sent out those Mutalisks just in time to get rid of the Banshees and the harassment by the Hellions. A Thor is built. If Dimaga does use the magic box technique with the Mutalisks, that Thor is basically useless. Dimaga going to be sending out the Mutalisk towards Red's base. Probably going to go in there for a harassment. Hit the mineral lines. We'll see what he does. Getting turrets in his natural. Oof, and he's clumping them up, allowing them to take full damage from the splash of the Thor's cannons. His little javelin missile launchers. Taking both refineries at once. Good play by DeMuslim. Still only on 3 gas. He is missing 1 geyser. Needs to put an extractor on that. Let's check the income tab. 1900 roughly, 1600 to 1200. Not bad. Seems like Dimaga doesn't have the harvester count. He actually has more harvesters, but with those mules from the Terran player can keep up and income faster. Looks like he's going to go for a mineral harassment here. Don't know if it's going to do too well with those Mutalisks coming in. Not enough Hellions to take out the Zerglings. Let's check out the income tab again, 1500 to 1200. So far, it seems that Dimaga has indeed spent more money on his economy instead of his technology. So meaning he's going more for an economy build than the Terran player. While the Terran player is going for more tech advanced. Seems that 10 units lost on the Terran side and 48 units lost on the Zerg side. Pretty even count though, about 200 difference. 200 resource difference. Let's look at the production tab. Looks like Zerg missiles attacks and the Carpus from the Zerg player are both level 1 being upgraded. Level 2 plating from the mech upgrade for the Terran player being upgraded. Siege tech is also being upgraded, and siege tanks are being built, as well as another command center. The same thing with the Zerg hatchery at the 3rd expansion here, or 2nd expansion here, going to be taken. Looks like he's probably going to just protect that for now and macro up. Also getting speed upgrade for the roaches on Zerg side. Making 10 roaches at this time. Let's check out the APM tag. 220 to 170 current. Income is now actually pretty balanced. Terran player is just getting that extra minerals from the mules he's creating. Looks like nothing's really happening here. At this point, it's just kind of a macro fight. Dimaga's just still trying to harass anything he can with those group of Mutalisks, but it's no choice. No chance for the Mutalisks against those Thors. Dimaga does indeed have a handful of roaches and Zerglings, but it seems at this point it is just a macro game to the death. Good play by the Terran player taking the natural gold before this 2nd expansion down here, which actually has a changeling that just kind of blew up, didn't really do anything. Kind of weird. Don't even know where that came from. Where is an overseer? Oh, okay. He's gonna send another one. Nope. Hellion saw that. Poor guy. He's like, hey man, I just want to come in your base and say, hey, what's up? What are you doing? But I guess Hellion's like, hey, wait a second. Wait, just a second. Looks like he's gonna go in there for just a search. It looks like Hellion harass maybe at the most, but not really gonna do much there. Ooh, Dimaga with the Banelings. Not a great play, seeing how it is a hard mech build.